Good morning everyone, welcome to another one of Alan's Angling Adventures. We're back on the river again today, and today I'm at Stretham Bridge, just for a few hours, a stick float session, just see how I get on. It's more of a practice session than anything else, just see if we can winkle a few fish out. Yeah, I'm not far up from where the bridge is itself. Andrew's up here today, he's just fishing just up from me, so we'll see how we get on between the two of us. Bait wise, I've got luncheon meat, corn and bread. That's what I've got today, and it is on the stick float, and it is, you know, just a dabble really, just a practice session, see how we get on. I wasn't going to film it because it is, you know, I'm not sure how I'm going to get on here, but we'll see. If I catch anything, obviously I'll show it to you. I might move around in one or two other spots, but basically I'm going to start off here. It's steaming through pretty quick, and it's on the coloured side, but it don't look too bad. I think, you know, we've got a chance if we can winkle a few roach out or something. I mean, a chub would be brilliant, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, time wise it's 20 past 9, and overcast, mild, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So we're on the stick float just for a few hours on this one, so it's a short session, and I'll let you know if we catch anything. Well, I'm just having a practice session up Stretham today. Started off on the stick float, nothing on that at all. I've been fishing here for a couple of hours now at least, well 2 or 3 hours actually, not had anything. So fishing with Andrew's just down a bit from where I am now. Not filming this session because it was just a practice session on the stick float, but I've discarded that, and Andrew's had a bream on the feeder close in, so that's what I've changed to, a feeder. And second cast, I just had this fella. On double corn, look at that, look, a carp. Brilliant, only my second one on the river. I know it's not a monster, but blimey, it did take off. That was on double corn on the feeder, close in. Brilliant stuff. There we go. I wondered what it was first off. I thought it might have been a bream, but no, it was a carp. God, brilliant. So made it all worthwhile, because it's been a real struggle. As I wasn't anticipating on filming anything up here today unless I actually caught something, you know, that was worth showing you. So it's really running through quick. We've had a lot of rain up here. It's very coloured, but great fun getting that out, I tell you. So yeah, so any fish I catch that are any size, I'll show you. But this session, I'm not actually filming it because it is basically just a practice session, just for a few hours because of the tide. So yeah, I'll show you once more. So here we go. Nice fish. So a carp of a couple of pound, I would say. 2.5. It's quite chunky. There we go. I had that carp just down there. Just down there. So you've got the main current out there, and in here it comes in and it swirls round, and you've got this bit of slack here, and that's where I caught it. Because they're the sort of places that you imagine the fish would hold out on a stretch like this. So I think it was the second cast I had. So we both me and Andrew both started off on the float, but nothing doing on that at all. So we've both changed to a feeder. Andrew's had a bream, and I've now had a small common. Only my second carp on the river. Isn't it marvellous though, isn't it? The amount of times I've tried for a carp, you know, a serious session for one, and I don't get one. And I would never have thought I would have got one today, but here you go. As I say, I wasn't going to film this session, and I'm not. I'm just doing a few little bits and pieces. I actually thought, and I can see them now, some bubbles down there. Signs of fish feeding, definitely. And that's what I saw just before I caught that carp. So it does run through pretty quick on this stretch. I just thought I'd come out today just for a while and have a session up here, initially on the stick float, just to have a bit of practice on it, because I'm not very good at it, and I just wanted to have a bit of practice on it. But although I had a nice run down on the stick float, I wasn't getting any bite indications on it at all, and that's why I've changed to a feeder, and it's paid dividends. Well, nothing else since that carp. No bites, so at the moment it's just the one bite and the one fish. Tide's still dropping. As you can see, it really steams through up here. It's not easy to master at times. You just basically have to look for a spot where, you know, where there's a bit of slack or something. So Andrew's fishing just down there. He's still on the one bream. Some big chub up there on this stretch of the river. So I've got bread flake, corn and luncheon meat, and it's the corn that's caught the fish, the one fish that I've had. And as I say, it is only a practice session. It wasn't a not serious session today at all. But I'm hoping I might well get out this Sunday, weather permitting, which will be a serious session. But I'm pleased to have caught that fish, that carp, you know. You wouldn't believe it though, would you? You know, it's the amount of times I've gone for one and only had one. You come up here today at Stretham, dabbling about, you know, and you end up catching one. Just a bit of bread flake on there, you know. I've tried it, but I haven't had no bites to now. So I've fished here, I haven't fished here that often, fished here a few times in the past, and my record up here isn't great at all. I know there are some big fish on this stretch, particularly chub. You've probably got to rove around for them, you know, and try different spots. So it's 5 to 2 now, so I'm not sure what time I'm going to stay here till. It was only going to be a few hours, but when I had that carp this morning, or earlier on, I thought I'll stay longer because the tide's still dropping. So I'll probably give it another hour, till about 3. Not sure where I'm going to be fishing on the next one yet. So with all this rain we've had, and we're due for a bit more this week as well. So, you know, it gets a little bit awkward on this river, you know, to try and fathom out where you're going to fish, where you can get to. Can't wait to give it a go on the tributaries again, Honeybridge and Chest Stream. Right, for the last hour I've changed to a linked ledger now. Just see if that makes any difference. Yeah, it's pleasant, you know, pleasant enough fishing up here. But as I say, it can be a bit tricky, certainly on the float. I might get out, what is it now, it's Tuesday. I might get out at the weekend on a Sunday, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure exactly where. It will be on the float and the feeder probably a two-pronged attack. That's been working well for me so far this season, having one out on the feeder and the other one on the float, so I might go with that strategy on the next one. It's just a question of trying to suss out where to go. May well be a stretch that isn't tidal. Temperatures are supposed to drop right down this weekend, down to about 12, 13, which is quite a tumble from where they have been. If I don't get out this weekend, then, you know, as soon as I can, I will do. A nice sight, Mr. and Mrs. Swan and family. But nothing happening on the fishing front here. Bang on 3 o'clock now. We'll give it another 15 minutes till 15:15. And I'll probably call it a day. Up from, it's only a little one, couple of pound, but
it's a good place.
yeah,
yeah. I won the first match of the season down here.
Did you?
I didn't have time to get bait, so I went carp fishing.
Yeah,
Half
yeah.
an hour, I had a 13-pound 4.
Yeah.
Then I looked for another one, bigger than that, and it came up in front of the chair.
Blimey.
he said, Christ, that's big.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the other one, and it just bloody hook come out.
Yeah. Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
Well, I did win it. I won the match on the first
Yeah,
one, so
yeah.
I've been after that match for years.
Well, I just caught this little fella, a little chub. Not much of a size, but most welcome, especially when you're not getting bites. Right, let's hurry up and get her back. Brilliant. Right.
Where there's one, there could be more.
Well, you never know, mate. Yeah, that's just on linked ledger.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, you can't go wrong on the ledger down here, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got worm or, as you say, corn, something like that.
Yeah,
Catch everything.
yeah. Yeah, she's still dropping, isn't she?
Yeah, be a while yet for it to.
Yeah. I was just thinking of picking up.
Yeah.
You know. I think I'll give it a little while longer. Yeah, it's just gone 25 to 4 now. I've just been speaking to Dave Shrub, this membership secretary, very interesting. First time I've met him, nice to meet him and have a chat. So yeah, so far then on this session, it's a common carp of £2 and a small chublet of about £1. That was on sweet corn. So I'm gonna another 20 minutes and then I'm probably gonna pack up. Tide's on its way up now. So Andrew's just had a perch. So between us we've had 4 fish. Yeah, as I say, tide's definitely on its way up now. So I'm not going to give it much longer, till about 4 o'clock. Yeah, then I've come in quick once it does start coming up here. Got a bit of bread flake on there now. Just over 15 minutes to go. As I said to you earlier, I might be out Sunday, I don't know yet. A few fish topping now for the first time today. Now that tide's turned. Of course you get quite a few mullet up here as well. Right, I'm going to make this last cast of the session. So I said to you I've only come up here today for a practice session on the stick float, and I think I've sort of learnt really that if I fish this stretch again, it will be either on the feeder or the link ledge. I'm not going to float fish it. Fish jumping up there. Right, a couple of grains of corn, and the last cast of the session. About 10 minutes. It's 10 to now. To go now. Fished here, longer than I expected, to be honest. It's been so pleasant up here, weather-wise it's been really good. Not a lot of footage on this video, but just enough to show you what I've caught today. But as I say, the next one will be a more serious session than what this one's been. I've tried it on the stick float here, and I can't really. It's all right, but I do find it a bit difficult, to be perfectly honest, on this stretch of river. So I should certainly come here again if but on the feeder or link ledger. Just trying to find any slack areas close in. I think that seems to be the way to go. So that chub I caught just now, or that chublet I caught just now, didn't see no bite. I just started reading in and it took it as I was reading it in, Right, it's 4:05 now. I'm packing up now, so that's the end of this session today, of what was just a practice session really on this stretch of the river. Been very pleasant up here today, I must admit. Conditions have been good, you know, it's been mild but not too warm, not too sticky or anything. Overcast for most of the day, and yeah, very pleasant. So a summary of the session: started off on the stick float for about the first 2 to 3 hours, and absolutely nothing on that at all, nothing. Changed to the feeder and had a common carp of £2, and then changed to the link ledger a bit later. I had a chublet, or a small chub of about £1. Both fish coming on sweet, double sweet corn, and that's it really. So 2 bites, 2 fish. So I can't grumble that, you know, with that. I've caught, you know, the chances I've had, I've taken. So right, so on to the next one, which will possibly be on Sunday. I'm not sure yet. It might not be. It might be another week or two's time. I'm not sure. But we'll see anyway, see what this weather does as well. So yeah, so it's been an enjoyable session here at Stretham today. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's only a short video, very short one today by my standards. I know some of my videos are extremely on the long side, but this one certainly isn't. So I wasn't anticipating on filming it today. I thought I'd just film any fish that I caught really. That's basically what I've done. So yeah, thank you for watching, and enjoy your own angling. Definitely do that. Thank you for subscribing to my fishing channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.